Hey, what's up guys? John here from the REI Contractor Show and Blackjack Contracting. Welcome back to our East 12th job site. As you can see, she's wrapped up. So it's middle of January here. We're in the lovely construction shutdown. Fortunately, this one was going and she got wrapped up in time. We had our building inspection, our electrical inspection today, so we're all passed and ready to go. So we're going to go through the steps of finishing here. We'll show you around upstairs. We'll have a little talk with the owner about the financials. And then this project's wrapped up. It's been a fun one. It's been a lot. It's been a good one. Very few issues. That's all you can ask for. So we'll go step by step here. So last time we left off, we had just mudded and taped. And at that point, we primed the basement ready for drywall. Then what I like to do is we're going to install the vinyl flooring, as you can see in front of us, which we'll show you. Once we install the vinyl flooring, I like to put the kitchen in, at least the cabinets, and then we start hanging the doors, and that way we can start the trim work. So we're here. This kitchen turned out lovely. I'm quite happy with it. The customer decided to upgrade to quartz countertops. They're quite nice. That's an upgrade. So we got low ceilings here, so these are 20-inch uppers, you know, to make it fit. We want to make sure we have at least 16, preferably 18 inches from the countertop to the bottom of the cabinet, especially when it comes to the stove. We need a minimum of 18 inches from here to here so that we don't have heat from the stove burning the bottom of your cabinets. As you can see right here, we have the stove dryered outside, 6-inch vent to the outside, and that makes sure that we're not going to spread any fumes from here to upstairs. So this is IKEA cabinets, and you know, they're quite good for rentals, as you can see right here. You know, Lazy Susan for food storage and plenty of room. It's quite a spacious kitchen for a rental, and I'm quite happy with it. This is our furnace room. So this is our 20-minute fire door like we talked about in the last video. So this actually has a stamp on it. It's solid door. This has self-closing hinges on it, as you can see right here. These have a spring adjustment. So this door right here needs to close by itself, even by letting go of the door. One up here, one down here, and they have an adjustable spring for tension. I'll show you inside here. Here's the finished product of the furnace room. As you can see over there, you got our electrical panel. Right beside us, you got the plumbing manifold, and then our new furnace. This is an in-duct smoke detector. What this does when you have a legal second suite and you're using Part 11 of the building code is that if this senses smoke in the ductwork, it shuts the furnace down so it doesn't spread the smoke and gives more people more time to get out. On top of that, we also have our 3-in-1 smoke detector, carbon dioxide, smoke, and strobe. As you come over here, you'll notice this window. We needed more window light here, so we put in 2 windows. Both of these are egress windows. An egress window must be 3.8 square feet of sash opening. So when you open this window and you have, actually I'll show you. It has to be a single operator. So as you can see here, it just opens up real easy. Now a sash opening is from this edge right here to this edge right here. We need 3.8 square feet of sash opening so that in an emergency you can get out. The window well, we built out of pressure treated lumber. You could use steel, but because we had 2, it was easier to use wood. You have to have a minimum of 22-inch clearance from this edge out so that it's easy to get out. In a nice easy operating motion, so we have 2 of them. Adds for natural light and double protection. So as you can see here, I'm standing in the living room. It's quite spacious. We have some nice pot lights for good lighting, and it's a nice flow between the living room and the kitchen. People love open concept. This used to be a block pillar. So what we've done is we took out the block pillar and changed this to a steel telepost, and that really allowed for more open concept. Otherwise, this would be this wide and this deep, and it would really affect the flow. As you come over here, this is where we have our in-suite stackable washer and dryer, full size, so they'll never have a problem with their tenant space. And so each person has their own laundry, as we talked about before. You'll never have any fights. This is why I don't really like shared laundry. I really like when it's in their own units. As you come down the hallway here, right here, we have our 3-in-1 smoke detector. Now, when you're in the hallways or the furnace room, they should be 3-in-1, which includes carbon monoxide. And then in your bedrooms, which we'll show you, is 2-in-1, so it's smoke and strobe. Here's a tidbit from me. I personally think this is a building code issue. I personally think this is stupid, if you don't mind me saying it. Carbon dioxide is a sinking gas, a low rising gas. So if carbon dioxide ever got to the point where it reached here where the CO detector is, the tenants would be dead for 12 hours. It's really dangerous. So I highly recommend buying a plug-in unit and having it on one of the wall outlets because it sits so low. We're in bedroom number 1 here. It's quite spacious. Minimum 2.5% natural light. Our smoke detector right here. And then we have a nice closet sitting over here. We're in bedroom number 2. This one's a little bit bigger. So we have a little bit of a bigger window here for that 2.5% required natural light. Our smoke detector, like I said, and our nice closet over here. Nice and functional, nice shelf, nice rod, everything your tenant needs. And then we got this nice bathroom here. So this is a tiled surround. Tidbit for cost and for functionality is behind here we've used a product called Red Guard. It's a roll-on like paint substance that waterproofs the drywall. It's very inexpensive. One bucket will do multiple showers. And that way if any water leaks through your grout, because grout is not waterproof, you'll have a layer of protection. Here's a nice deep vinyl tub so that it'd be comfortable. And I like vinyls because the scratch is easy. The only thing is it doesn't hold a temperature as well, but it's kind of a give and take. We have a nice little vanity here. We always throw in the towel bars, towel rods, toilet paper holders, so she's ready to go. Put a nice meter, she's ready for tenants. As right here. The reason why we chose to use flat doors is because a lot of these basements had some height issues. So to make them even to look good, if you would have used 6-panel or 2-panel, the offset wouldn't have looked good and the doors would have been too weak, so we chose to use a flat panel. Well, they're nice, and then nice chrome hardware. So it's been a it's been a relatively painless project. They don't all go this way. We've been very fortunate. The customer was great, city was great, had no material issues on this one. And we're going to let the owner tell you about the rents and the refi values in their next little section here. And it's been a lot of fun. And we'll see you upstairs. So guys, welcome upstairs. We did a facelift reno up here, and I'm just going to do a quick show you around, and then we'll move on. So right here, this was a center wall here. This was divided off. We made a pass-through window, so we put a little bit of a header up here for structural support. Cut in this pass-through window, so now that's more of an open concept feel. It felt so closed off before, so this turned out really well, and it wasn't a huge cost compared to putting a huge beam in, so it's a nice, easy, cheap way to make you feel open concept. So if you come down here to me, we're walking down the hallway here. So what we've done here is we've just retrofitted the hardware on the doors, painted them, painting the trim, so it's just an updated feel. As you can see right here, vinyl floor over all the existing. Right here we have a bedroom, so nothing too exciting, obviously. Floors, trim, paint, and we made sure we put our interconnected smoke detectors in. As you can see here, this is the old staircase. This has now become the laundry room, stackable laundry. Over here, what we've done is just updated the bathroom. We did not change the tub or the tile to save a few dollars, but you can see a new vanity, tile bar, mirrors, just a nice updated look. Over here, same thing, bedroom, smoke detectors. We put the retrofitted the hardware. Then we go back towards the kitchen here. This is these are the original cabinets. We came here, we had them sprayed out, changed the hardware. We put some quartz countertops on, new appliances. It looks brand new, and it's beautiful. New double sink undermount. And then as we walk towards here, this is our open concept living room, dining room, and flooring trim. And over here you'll notice this is where we put our main floor electrical panel. Nice and simple, so now they control their own power, pay their own bill. And as you can see, we added some pot lights to the room because these rooms are usually so dark. So as part of this project, facelift the upstairs, completely new basement, and as you can see, the customer will tell you about the results. So we're back. We're here with the owner, Chris, and we just did the final walkthrough. We're all wrapped up. He's getting ready to get this place cleaned and ready for rent, so we figured we'd have him on. And how's it going, Chris?
Yeah, man, everything is going good. I mean, we're just doing the final walkthrough here. I got cleaners coming in the next hour. So really happy with how everything has turned out, John.
Perfect. So we're going to do a quick financial rundown for you. I mean, this one, in my opinion, this one's a grand slam and hopefully feels the same. So, so Chris, what'd you pay for the place?
So it was a private off-market deal, and we got it for $400K.
So we're in East Mountain in Hamilton, so, or getting close to the west. We're like Central Mountain in Hamilton. And if anybody's following that market lately, it's just gone off the hook. So he was fortunate to pick this up on that private deal, and no matter what happens here, he should have done well. So including renovations, appliances, all the little tidbits, what do you got invested in the place?
Yeah, I'd probably say that's about $160K. Would you say that's?
Yeah,
correct?
something like that.
Yeah.
So he's about $160K in, holding costs. But now I believe you said you had this one off market. So, but we'll just assume there's holding costs on this one. So we're talking probably $575 invested.
Yeah.
And what do you think it's going to refi for?
Around 725 and 750. Okay.
So we're at the perfect burr now in Hamilton. That's almost unheard of these days, so that's awesome. Super happy to hear that for him. So after you refi this place, what's your plans for?
Yeah, I mean, well, definitely not go on vacation. I'm pretty sure that's what my wife would love to do with the money, but no, we're definitely going to take this money and recycle it and do the next project.
Awesome, awesome. So this is a 2-bedroom up, 2-bedroom down. So what do you expect for rents?
Yeah, so for the upstairs it'll be $1,800 and we have that rented, and the basement is $1,600, so a total of $3,400
plus utilities.
Plus utilities.
Yeah, so I mean that's awesome. And what do you expect for your cash flow numbers after refi?
Yeah, so for cash flow, I believe we're going to get maybe around $350 to $500 a month.
Nice, on a perfect burr. So we can't ask much for more of that, can we?
Nope.
That's awesome. So I know this was your first duplex conversion, I guess we'll call it. And what do you rate the overall experience?
Yeah, I mean, John, you and your team have done such an awesome job.
Appreciate that.
I did not have to lift a finger. So, having a young family and a full-time job, there's really not too much time that I could dedicate to overseeing this project or doing any work. So, I mean, your services, I really did not have to lift a finger or really have to worry about anything. You're just in here and you did the job, and it's perfect.
Well, I appreciate that. So now that you've been through a duplex conversion, whether it was me or not, is this kind of the strategy you're going to continue with?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think this is a no-brainer after you're just saying a perfect burr. I mean, we're going to get some cash back from this project and literally no money, so it makes sense to continue down this path.
Now, just for younger investors, that is not an expectation you should expect in Hamilton. It's pretty tough. The average bungalow is selling for $550, $600 right now before renovations. We just heard yesterday that there's a West Mountain, Hamilton Mountain bungalow that just sold, legal second duplex that just sold for $817,000. It's just like unbelievable, these numbers, and bidding wars. Apparently they had like 20 offers. So I don't think the real estate market's cooling off anytime soon. How about you?
No, I don't see that. I mean, our ARV was expected around $650, so the fact that this has increased about over $100,000, it's crazy. That's
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, thanks for having. Thanks. You know what? For the whole experience, thank you. It's been a lot of fun. You're great customers. It's always a pleasure having customers that make your life easy as well. It's not just us trying to please the customer. It is really nice when you have customers that make your life easy too. Don't have to chase. If you ask for questions, they get your answers back. You know what? Peaceful. Not too many questions. But if you got them on the phone, that was a mistake. But I mean, most of the time you left me alone. Yeah. It's been a good experience, and I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about this process, or if you want to reach out, feel free to reach out to us. And I look forward to working with you again. So that's it for our duplex series. I'm sure we'll do lots more of these. I hope you've enjoyed all the videos. I hope you learned something. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you need any advice. I'd love to help. We're sitting here in January in the construction lockdown. now is the time to be prepared for our projects in the spring because we're going to have a little bit of delay here. That's okay. It gives us time to plan. You know, the real estate market's booming. Duplex conversions are still booming. People need rentals, so it's been a great strategy for a lot of investors. Construction, an interesting time right now, as everybody knows, but fortunately we were able to get this one done in time. I hope everybody's enjoyed. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It's a lot of fun, and we like growing our channel, so you get to see all those notifications. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Thanks.